What's up guys, today I'm going to be reviewing one of the new January 1st LEGO Minecraft sets, set 21246, with 584 pieces, and then 2 minifigures, and then a brick-built warden. On the front you can see just like the set in the hole, and a little like explosion feature over here. On the top you can see the 3 minifigures, including the Netherite Knight, and the Arblastus Knight, and then the Warden minifigure, and the actual like scale to size thing of that one minifigure. Then on the back you can see all the play features, such as being able to raise the Warden up from behind with a little crank over here, having the Warden like fight the players, and then having the tower be able to explode. The first minifigure in the set is the Arbalest Knight with that excellent sand green torso printing. It comes with a enchanted crossbow, which I believe is the first time that we are seeing this, and then an enchanted hoe, which is also the first time that we are seeing a LEGO Minecraft hoe. It is a pretty nice like design. It's basically just half a pickaxe, so if you were to just cut that one side of the pickaxe off, then you have the Minecraft hoe. But it does look great, and it's nice to get an enchanted one in this set. On the back of the torso, you can see just a little bit of carry-on printing with like what's supposed to be a sword sheath, I'm pretty sure. And then back on the front, you can see that face printing, which is kind of in a hood. And then it's got like a strap across the chest and in a belt with some dark, like soul sand color pants. I forget the color of the legs, but they are the soul sand color. The second minifigure in the set is called the Netherite Knight, and he has full decked out netherite armor and then a netherite sword. He also has a Minecraft shield, which I believe this is the first time that we're seeing this in like 2 years, but you can see it's a nice 2x3 printed tile with the like shield texture, and then he holds it with this little like transparent piece on the side, so that way he is able to hold the shield and protect himself from the Warden. If I go ahead and take the helmet mold off, you can see his printing underneath, which is more like night printing, and then it's like a black skin tone with a black beard, and then he also has a little mouth up in there. If you want to take his head off and his armor on his chest, then you can see his torso printing, which is kind of like a sweater type thing or jacket with a little like pocket right here. And then on the back is just a little bit of carry-on printing with what's supposed to be like a belt and then a hood right there. The third and final mob slash minifigure in the set is the Warden, which is kind of surprising to get considering that the mob like officially only came out over the summer, which is surprising because it's only been like 6 months since this mob has been officially released, and LEGO hopped right on it and went ahead and made the mob, and it looks pretty nice, but like it is a bit clunky in some spots. On the like head, you can see it, the mouth printing, which does look fantastic. I love it. And then you have this like teal color up here, kind of the color of like what the warped forest would be. Then he's got a feature where you can have him like shake his things, like these, I don't really know what they're called, but you can kind of basically have him sensing like movement. The head does have a bit of like movability. You can move it up and down and around and stuff, and then you can also do like 360s with it if you really want to. On the torso, you can see like the 2x4 printed tiles. They are the same on either side, just they are flipped. You can see right here. It is just mirrored, so you just put them on upside down for this side and then right side up for that side, or whatever. Either way works. Then if you flip to the sides, you can see the arms, which do look pretty nice. They've got this cool like technique where they have the Technic plates on the side just to help keep the arms like intact. The arms do have a bit of like playability. You can have it like go forwards. You know how like the Warden attacks the player, it thrusts the arms forwards, kind of similar to the Iron Golem, and you can recreate that with the Warden minifigure as well. On the legs, you can see that it does have a bit of movability and stuff, so that way you can twist them around and kind of display them how you want. You can do a full 360 like that, and the legs are pretty nicely put on, so that way they're not really going to fall off unless you kind of like take them off like that or break them like I did. Then if you want to flip onto the back, you can see the little like back section. It's not the greatest looking considering that you can see the little like pieces, the ball joints in there, but they did add like that little back structure where the bone skeleton type thing is, which is on the actual Warden. They have it has like a spine going down it, and they did kind of try and add that in, which is a pretty nice addition, and it just adds to the minifigure. Moving on to the actual set, though, we will start over at the tower area, which does have a skeleton skull, which can be found kind of commonly around the ancient city, and then a TNT right here, so that way the play feature, you know how it is. There's always a play feature like that in the set. You have the tower right here, and if you push down like that, you can have the tower pretty much explode and come crumbling down on the player or whoever is the victim of the tower falling. Then you can just set it up back like this. The studs are not connected onto anything because like nothing is connected onto anything, so the tower is a little shaky, so even if you don't mean to push this down, you could accidentally knock that and it will fall over. So it is a little bit more fragile with the tower, but it is a pretty nice play feature for someone. Then down here, you have a ton of the skulk spread everywhere. You have a Skulk Shrieker right here, which is a pretty nice design. They use this like teal color for the spikes, and I think it is a pretty nice color. I think it is also a new like color for this piece, which is really nice because I originally was going to do that color when I was coming up with like the color idea for the MOC that I was making that like had Skulk Shriekers. Then right here you have a Skulk block. I don't really know what the actual name is, but it is a like one of the Skulk blocks with the Skulk on top. I love the little greebling that they did with these little like corner curve pieces, and they just look really nice. Around you have these torches, this soul torches scattered around everywhere, just kind of lighting the place up. And then you have some candles back here in this little section with the like raised up stairway. You have a Skulk Shrieker right here using this new mold. I kind of left in the bottom portion of it, but it does make use of this new mold, which is also used for the what are they called, the things that are found in the ancient or the in cities. But then you also have this printed like circle tile in here with the souls on it, and it does look pretty nice. It is a nice way to like add the Skulk sensor in, and I think the mold is pretty excellent. Right here you have a mini Warden statue head. I previously did a MOC on making one of those, but this one is part of the section with like the chest room area, so this one is not raised up on that little platform that I made mine on. Around in front of it, you can see all of that little Skulk spread area, and then another one of the Skulk block things right here, and then another Shrieker and another what's it called, sensor. Then in front you have the stairs that go up one block, and then the candles that kind of line that all and light up the place. Then this raised up area, there's more candles up here, the little like Warden statue shrine right here, and then you have some of the like soul fire stuff up there. Then a lot more greebling on either side for the like Skulk spread, and then you have the stairway right up here, or like this just archway kind of thing, which is on the MOC that I made for my ancient city. There's a little play feature for the set, so that way on the back you can see you can put the Warden right back here on these two studs. So if I go ahead and take him, put him on the studs back here, he just kind of sits there, but then you can flip it around like this and spin this knob, and if you do it the right way, it will raise the Warden up, so it kind of makes this menacing like Warden just rise up over the land, and you can put him back down, so that way he's not really visible except for the little like horn thingies that he has. And then you can do it and raise him back up and kind of like scare the minifigures. If you just put like one right there, he can just be unsuspecting, accidentally set off one of the Skulk Shriekers, and then the Warden arises and is about to cause a lot of trouble for the characters. On to the final part of the set, though, is the little chest over here, which has a bone and then 2 snowballs and then a health potion in it, which, if you can see a bit better, the snowballs, which are kind of found in ancient city chests, is to help distract the Warden, which is a pretty cool thing that they added in, and I think it's a cool like nod to what you can actually do in the game. And then the potion is there for the minifigures to heal themselves to try and survive the Warden, which is kind of a lost cause. But thanks for watching, guys. That is going to be all for today. Hope you have a great day and a great rest of your life.